Welcome. That is super loud. It is episode 7. That is right, Epi 7 of the Wild Card Sports Podcast. I'm your host, Evan Papalis. That is me. Riss, tell him what's up, brother.
What's up, brother?
Foe, give it a go.
Yes, sirree. Yes, sirree.
Yes, sirree. We are back, and we got 3 weeks of the NFL season in the books now. So you know what that means. It's time to talk about week 3. Had some more interesting games this week. We had a shootout, kind of, with Kansas City and Baltimore. Kansas City got out to a huge lead. Baltimore comes back, can't get the dub. I was watching Cowboys-Dolphins, Foe and I's team, and I got a little nervous there in the first half. Thought we were going to be tied with the Dolphins. Would have had to drop a little puke ski if that would have happened. Tampa Bay now can't seem to make a field goal to win the game, and Bruce Arians had something to say after the game about that. And the Steelers, who were already 0-2, can't capitalize against the 49ers, who gave them 4 turnovers in their first 4 drives. So we got plenty of games to talk about. Riss is sad. He's on the 0-3 train. Foe sad. He's on the 0-3 train. I'm happy. I'm on the 3-0 train. Knocking on wood there. We already talked about Jacksonville, Tennessee. Buffalo's going to move to 3-0. They beat the Bengals. Not much to talk about there. You know, it's the Bengals. And the Bills look good so far. They have a big test coming up next week against the Patriots. The Eagles lose to the Lions. 27-24. Pop's Gambling Corner nails that pick. Eagles were favorites at home, and I said, nope. The injury bug. You like that water, Foe?
Yeah.
I said the injury bug at receiver, that was going to get to him, and sure enough, it did. Lions win 27-24. The Lions are undefeated.
Yeah.
2-0-1.
There you go, yeah. They're not bad. They're a good team.
What do you think about the Eagles right now? They're in a whirlwind. They're 1-2, and they're playing quick turnaround Thursday night, just 2 nights from now, in Green Bay. So they're
3 nights from now.
Well, if you're not counting...
Today's Tuesday. Oh, I thought that was Monday.
That's what I've been thinking all day, too. Let's go. We're getting one day closer to football. Later, Mikas. Anyway, I think this is going to be a tough game for them to bounce back for. And I think the Packers are going to move to 4-0 because they're home. They just played at home, beat the Broncos. Eagles, they're beat up. Have to go to Green Bay. Short week. I like Green Bay in that one already. New England took care of business. I'm just trying to find a good game to talk about. We're almost there. New England took care of business of the Jets. Only won by 16, though. That doesn't matter. The Vikings pretty much whooped Oakland, and I was watching the playback of this game. Hashtag NFL Sunday Ticket from DirecTV. Don't know if I'm allowed to say that. First play of the game. Kirk Cousins takes it under center, and he goes for like a stretch out to the right, and just trips right over his man. It was so funny. I'm gonna let Riss watch it quick. But yeah, he just trips on the first play. I thought it was hilarious. So that happened, but they cruise easy. Dalvin Cook looks good. He has the most rushing yards after 3 weeks. And I think that's going to be a big help if they want to make a playoff push because Kirk Cousins, you can't put the pressure on him. Did you see it?
That was the opening kickoff.
Oh, shoot, sorry. Dalvin Cook looks good, so he needs to take the pressure off Kirk Cousins' shoulders because we know he cannot really... He's not a leader. He's not like that guy that's going to lead you to a lot of wins.
Yeah.
Did you see it?
I saw it.
Yeah, that's pretty funny.
It's pitiful.
It's hilarious. It's the first play of the game. Oh, man. Now let's watch it here one more time.
Center got driven back about 8 yards.
So you gotta watch this quick.
Can't win.
You gotta watch. This is definitely worth it, audience. Trust the process here. For Minnesota's sake, watch Kirk right here. That's awesome.
Yeah.
That was hilarious.
Yeah.
So, Minnesota gets an easy win. So Oakland looked good. They came out opening night, looked good against the Broncos win. Then they looked good against Kansas City in the first quarter, but then, kind of blew that. Now they get run out of the building here. I think we're starting to see a little downhill slopage from the Raiders, and I was expecting that to come. Moving to the next game, Ravens, Chiefs. We'll talk about this one a little bit. Lamar. Loving Lamar so far this year. John
He could have
Harbaugh
been better. He could have been better.
in the game.
Mm-hmm.
In this one, yeah, he could have been a little bit better. John Harbaugh put his big balls on and went for 2 points 3 times. He went for 2-point conversion 3 times, and they went for it on 4th down 4 times, I think, something like that. They were not afraid to gamble. I love that because you're already on the road in Arrowhead, one of the toughest places to play on the road. So you had to bring it. They were down like 20-something, 27-6, I want to say. So it was pretty impressive. They come back.
30-13.
Oh, it was 30-13?
23-6.
23-6, 30-13. They lose 33-28. You know, Baltimore's a good team. They're up there. Number 3 in the AFC, but you gotta remember, Patriots, Chiefs, they're in there in the hunt.
Mm-hmm.
So I think the Ravens could play with anyone.
I think we saw a future AFC Championship game.
You think we're seeing the possible future of
Yeah,
Peyton
sure.
Manning's versus the Tom Brady's / Big Roethlisberger, Fed Roethlisberger and the Patriots? You know, like those.
Yeah, but it's gonna be Lamar Jackson and
Lamar,
Patty Mahomes.
I would love to see that. I would love to see that. Mark Ingram had a big day as well, 3 touchdowns.
He was their offense.
He was their offense. They leaned on him. They gave him the rock. Said, "Let's make it happen, Mark." You know, they fall short in the game, but it's so tough to win in Arrowhead. You know, they're probably going to go 8-0 at home, you would imagine. Unless they play the Patriots at home, I don't know. Do they?
I don't know.
I don't know.
I don't think they do.
I don't know.
Probably not.
Couldn't tell you. We don't have any stat guys on that.
No, we do not.
Next, Katie, stat girl, get on it. I'm just kidding. It's not that big of a deal. But let's move on to the next one. I have a couple things to say about this one as well. Colts 27 to the Falcons 24. Colts are 2-1. They lost a heartbreaker against the Chargers in OT. Jacoby Brissett, I'm with Riss now. He is a starter. He's up there. He's a top 20 quarterback right now, definitely.
Top 15.
You think?
Yeah.
He looked good in this one. He had over 300
He looked good
yards.
early. He looked very good very early.
He did look good early. They got that big lead early.
They did.
Ty ended up playing in that game. He had a touchdown, I'm pretty sure, on like an out route. It was nice. They had a running back who was doing amazing. It wasn't Marlon Mack. It was number 21, who I don't know I don't know who that is. I've never seen that man, I don't think. But he was so good. And he was just tearing it up.
Really?
Yeah, it was crazy. Went back and watched that one earlier too. Matt Ryan threw another horrific interception. Like, I don't know who his receiver was going deep over the middle. He just laid it up there like a little duck and right to the safety. Was it like dude literally just had to stick his hand up and catch it? That's all he had to do.
Yeah, bro.
I think it was Marlon Mack.
Marlon Mack's number 25. Holy crap. Who's Pascal's receiver? No. Who is this Hines man?
I don't know, but he had 2 rushes for 3
that
carries.
doesn't look good. Maybe he was catching the ball.
21, number 21.
He's number 21?
3 receptions for 26
That's
yards.
it? That's
there you
it?
go. 17
Okay.
was as long.
Okay. It was definitely him because he was number 21. And I was like, I don't think that's Marlon
What's his
Mack's
name?
number. Something Hines. Hines ketchup.
There you go.
Zach Hines.
I'll check it out.
We'll check it out. Oh, excuse me. That was horrendous, whatever came out of my mouth. So Colts looking pretty good right now. They're looking 2-1. Texans, they're 2-1 as well. Titans and Jags, I don't see them doing anything really. So I think it's going to come down to those two. The Texans, the O-line's getting better. 6 sacks in week 1, 4 in week 2, 2 on Sunday. So they're getting better. They're getting a little bit better.
Laramie's finding his little spot, you know.
You know, they must have been whipping Laramie at practice.
Yeah, jeez.
I forgot to say this about the Steelers game.
We didn't even talk about the Steelers game.
Okay, well, wait.
Oh, wait,
Yeah, you better wait.
Wait.
Oh,
All right, yeah, I want to hear that. I want to hear that then.
we'll talk about Minka then. We got something to say about Minka. So Colts look good. Falcons still trying to figure it out. And somehow the Saints are still top of the NFC South. Packers beat the Broncos. Not much to say there. Joe Flacco, he's not getting the job done for them. They're 0-3 for the first time in who knows how long. Cowboys beat up on the Dolphins 31-6, but that all basically came in the second half.
Yeah.
It was 10-6 or 13-6 at halftime.
I think it was 13-6.
Like, it was kind of close.
Yeah,
Miami outplayed them early in the game.
The Finns really could have been winning at halftime.
They could have been, but they're the Dolphins. So Kenyon Drake fumbled.
Kenyon Drake fumbled. We missed
Cowboys.
a field goal.
Yep.
And Devontae Parker dropped. Or wait, no. Was it the same drive? Well, either way, at least I think. Oh yeah. The one time with the drive that we kicked the field goal, that could have been a touchdown, but Devontae Parker dropped a wide open pass, so that could have been 4 more points.
I think I do remember that.
Yeah, that could have been 4 more points. Missed a field goal, and Kenyon Drake fumbled.
Yeah, I was sitting there watching on my phone. I was like, "Oh my gosh, we're gonna be tied with the Dolphins." Like, this is ridiculous.
But then obviously we got clapped.
Second half, I think Dallas was
you guys
overestimating them, and they came out thought they were just gonna run them over. But Miami played they actually played in this game. I thought the best they've played yet. Possibly could win a game now.
Possibly.
They could win a game, I think, if they played a full game of what they had without those little errors.
Yeah.
But Dak looks good. Dak is 29 of 32 in the second half, in the first 3 games. That is so good.
Yeah, that's nice.
That is so good. 3 incompletions in 3 games in the second half. Mm-hmm. That's wild. Mm-hmm. So Dallas ends up, it looks like a lopsided victory, but first half was close.
Second half was lopsided, though.
Yeah, for sure. Giants win by 1 point against the Buccaneers. This game, we'll talk about it. Not 2 teams we're going to talk about terribly much, but Giants start Daniel Jones makes a huge play. He has that scamper touchdown where he takes off. They're not going to win the game if Eli Manning's in because
2 rushing touchdowons.
2 rushing touchdowns.
Yeah, 2 rushing.
Here we go.
Daniel Jones.
Stat guy foe.
He's nice.
He's kind of nice.
He's pretty nice.
He's kind of nice.
For a rookie, he's nice.
I'll give it to him. So he has those 2 touchdowns rushing, which Eli Manning would not have if he were starting.
The one was wide open, right up the middle.
I don't think Eli Manning can run.
True.
Dude runs not even 3 miles.
Mike Evans had a huge game.
Who?
Mike Evans.
Oh, 3 touchdowns in the first half.
190 yards receiving on 8 receptions.
That's 40 points in fantasy.
That's crazy. Mike Evans fantasy owners, you should be blessed today.
Yeah.
Hopefully with a win.
There you go.
If you didn't have a win, you probably had Ben Roethlisberger starting.
Yeah, probably. Or you didn't set your lineup like me.
All right, so here's the thing. Here's the thing with this game. Tampa has the ball. They have a 27 or 30-yard field goal lined up. I think they're out of timeouts, or they just didn't take one. They get a delay of game, back them up 5 yards. Still 30-some yard. I think it ended up being a 37-yarder. Bruce Arians, after the game, says, I thought it'd be better if it was a longer field goal. What does that mean? Who wants to kick a longer field goal in the NFL?
I don't know.
How long was it?
It was 37 yards when he went, when they actually went to kick it, I'm pretty sure. So it would have been 32 before. So the length of an extra point. Why would you want to kick a longer field goal to win the game?
Did they take a time, or did they take a delay of game?
They got a delay of game penalty.
On purpose.
See, I couldn't watch the game. I was doing something else. But he said after the game that they got it, and he thought it would make the kick easier. So I'm assuming they did it on purpose. Or they just didn't want to rush the field goal if their field goal team got on the field late.
Yeah.
But that is ridiculous. You don't want to kick a longer field goal. You can't even make 20-yarders to begin with some of these guys.
Yeah, I know.
So Tampa, he misses it to the right. And honestly, the kick was so close. If they were 5 yards closer, he probably either would have hit the upright or would have went in. Bruce Arians, what are you saying, man?
Wait, there was 13 seconds left when that happened?
Something like that. I don't know.
How did the Giants get the ball all the way down the other end?
I have no idea.
What happened after that kick?
I thought the game ended.
Oh, so the Buccaneers drove down the... Okay.
Like, it was to win the game.
Okay.
They were down by 1, and, I just wish I could have saw. I mean, I probably could look at my phone real quick, but that would just be boring silent time for us. So, yeah, Bruce Arians, never say that again in the press room. No one ever wants to hear a coach say, I thought it'd be better to have a longer field goal. No one's ever thought that would be a good idea. And even when these kickers kick it and it starts one way and goes the other, that wouldn't matter at 30 yards. It's going to make its move by then. For sure. So Buccaneers lost that one. Daniel Jones, good game by you though. Panthers, Cardinals, really thought this was going to go a different way, but Kyle Allen showed up to play. He had 300 yards, four teeters. So they win 38-20 over the Cards. Kyler Murray couldn't get the job done. But that's about all I have to say about that one. Kyle Allen starting again week 4.
Christian McCaffrey went off.
Christian McCaffrey did go off. Cam is still out for week 4, and they haven't given a timeline on that. His career is probably done in Carolina. He has only 1 year left on his contract. All right, let's talk about this one. Here we go. Three good games in a row, technically, that we could talk about. 49ers and the Steelers. The final score is going to be 24-20, 49ers. And Katie and I, Katie in the background right here, doing her homework right now. We were watching this game at my house, and 49ers were better team by far in the beginning of the game, first half. But the first quarter, they turned the ball over every drive. There was a screen pass that was being bobbled like he was juggling for the circus or something and got intercepted by TJ Watt. Then there was a fumble. I don't know what kind of fumble. I think a receiver running back got absolutely destroyed at the legs and he fumbled. Jimmy G fumbled a snap, and there was another interception in there, I think. Was it Minka?
Minka had an interception. He also had a fumble recovery.
Really? Oh, so Minka was definitely a part of that. So Minka had a great game.
He did get stiff-armed into oblivion.
That was him. I can't pronounce that one dude's name. The tight end / fullback for San Francisco.
Oh, that was him.
He put Minka down and dead.
That was pretty crazy.
He straight tossed him.
That was pretty crazy.
That was crazier than Vance McDonald. No, it definitely was. Remember
Vance McDonald went for a touchdown, so.
Well, yeah, but this man probably could have killed him.
I don't know about that.
He just grabbed. He didn't even grab him. He just boom.
Man,
Just straight.
It was bad.
It is a fullback.
Minka did have a great game. So
Minka had a great game. Good to see that.
Just put him at free safety risk, or
I think he was playing safety.
Yeah.
I think he was playing safety. Yeah. He was pretty good. The Steelers' offense was terrible. They couldn't do anything. Really,
the line has to be better. You get the ball off 4 turnovers in the first probably 20 minutes of the game. Got to convert those.
You got to convert those. You got 6 points out of it. 6 points out of 4 turnovers.
Mm-hmm.
Come on now. So the Steelers are 0-3. The 49ers are 3-0 for the first time since 99 or 89. One of those 9s. Can't remember.
09.
Nope.
19.
1909.
19.
1919.
2019.
I'm so confused, but now it makes sense to me. So go 49ers. Might be seeing them on Pop's Top 10 later. A little sneak peek. Steelers, they're going to get their chance to win. They're playing Monday night against the Bengals, a battle of 0-3s on Monday night. That's what we love Monday Night Football for. If we could complain about Monday Night Football quick. If it's primetime football, why would you not have good games on there?
True.
Come on, get the good games on there. We want to see the good games and some new announcers.
True.
Booger McFarlane, what kind of name is that? Who wants to be called Booger?
Booger.
That's disgusting.
Booger wants to be called Booger.
Boogie. Call him Boogie at least. Boogie Cousins.
Boogie Cousins.
Didn't he get arrested? Did he?
I think he did.
I think he did get arrested. Moving on. Steelers. Do you have anything to say about the Steelers?
Minka Fitzpatrick.
That's about it.
You like him, Russ?
Juju.
Juju had a touchdown. He had a long touchdown.
He had a long touchdown, but besides that, he didn't really do anything. Mason Rudolph, he'd be better if he had some better linemen doing some. I mean, the linemen are good. They just had an off game, I think. Didn't throw for too many yards. They have a good line, but they didn't play too well. They didn't play well.
I hope they're not giving up on Rudolph already. Don't give up on him.
Oh, absolutely.
He can throw. Come on. Don't give up. All right, next. Saints. This was a big shocker. The shocker of the weekend for me. Saints 33 over the Seahawks 27 in Seattle. And the Saints were up the entire game, like 20 points. Seattle comes back, gets garbage points and yards. When I was watching this one earlier today, it was like I saw maybe the entire game that was like could have been considered like part of the game, before Seattle's like throwing all these deep balls and crap trying to score. Like only 4 or 5 passes that were longer than 10 yards. In the whole game. So Teddy Bridgewater, they're not going to be able to do that and be good team. I thought Seattle was a pretty decent team, but they just did not play up to snuff. Now, we will say that Teddy Bridgewater did not win them this game, though. They had an interception. Sorry. It was a fumble return for a touchdown, I think, and a punt return for a touchdown. It was definitely a fumble because it was either Penny or Carson or whoever fumbled that jaunt, and someone scooped it up and they thought he was down, but he was actually up, and they scored a touchdown. Mm-hmm. So they were up 14 already there, and Seattle just did not look good for Seattle. Poor Russell out here just doing everything he can to try and win this game.
Threw 50 passes.
He had over 400 yards, but some of those were garbage yards, you have to admit.
Wow.
But, man, Saints at home against Dallas on Sunday night coming up.
Alvin Kamara.
I think Dallas is going to go in.
Alvin Kamara
led
that offense.
Yeah, he was catching screen passes left. He had a screen pass touchdown.
92 yards receiving.
They didn't throw down the field at all. Teddy was just dink and dunk the whole game, and you're not going to be able to beat good defenses like that.
Play around what you got, I mean, if one of the best quarterbacks just get injured, you have Teddy Bridgewater. Let the rest of the offense do the work. The special teams, let the defense do the work.
He has a pretty good record, though, in his last 20-some games.
If you want him to go deep and, that doesn't convert, then you don't get points. That's what I'm saying. If you just throw a little deke and dunks to Alvin Kamara, let Alvin Kamara go to work.
Take a risk.
Go Vols.
For sure. They didn't really use Taysom Hill that much. I didn't see Taysom out there too much. So I think that's going to change when they they have to play the Cowboys this week, and I think that's going to be a big test for them. I think it's still going to be a good game because Saints have a pretty good defense, I'd say. But yeah, we're just going to figure out. Just going to find out and see. Texans beating the Chargers 27-20. The Chargers playing good teams, I'd say. That they're 1-2 now, but they don't look too good to me. Texans are getting better progressively for these first 3 weeks. So let's go Texans. Come on. I'm still rooting for you guys. Deshaun, if you're listening, I know you're not. I'm rooting for you. Come on, man. Stay healthy. Actually, I didn't really have much to say about that game anyway. Sunday Night Football. Browns back on Sunday night for the first time in over a decade. They didn't play like this was the biggest game in their franchise. They needed
their offense is not looking good.
And their defense played significantly well, and they had basically every single backup playing in the secondary. They had interceptions. That defense was playing, but they got to figure out this offense. Really? Freddie, what are you doing, brother? Rams, the defense is good. They can still do better on offense, I think. Todd Gurley, he doesn't have that same pizzazz that he had. I don't know if he must be still hurt. Something must be nagging him.
Maybe he just lost a step. Maybe he's not hurt anymore. He just lost a step.
He might have lost a step. You never know. We may never see that, Todd Gurley.
Explosive, yeah.
For those UGA days. Georgia Bulldog. Go Bows. Took down the Irish. And then last night, The Bears defense was having a Christmas party, and Case Keenum was, like a trash man on Wednesday morning. Like, Khalil Mack had a great game.
Thursday morning around here, Pop? It's Thursday morning.
It's Thursday, right?
Yeah.
Thursday and Friday, whatever.
Yeah.
Defense went off, forcing fumbles, pick sixes, all that good stuff. Khalil Mack was in on basically everything. Danny Trevathan had a good game. Eddie, what's his name? Eddie, the safety.
Eddie Pinheiro.
No, that's the kicker. He actually had a pinched nerve, Eddie Pinheiro.
Eddie Jackson?
Eddie Jackson.
Yeah,
That's my man. Eddie Jackson. He's
nice.
a beast. He's a beast. That defense is showing they're the best in the league, and I can tell by far that they are. Like, they just seem so good. Well, them and the Patriots. Pretty good. That Patriots defense is nasty. But I'll take the Bears because I like Khalil Mack. I love that man. But the offense still needs to be a little bit better. Washington kind of handed them some points there in that one. So, come on, Bears. I want you guys to do well, too. I might see you on my top 10 as well. You never know. So those are through the games. We had some good games, but, not too much big drama.
Mm-hmm.
I've written down for some notes/news. D. Jones Juice. That was quickly written down. D. Jones Juice. He is uplifting the Giants. They're playing the Redskins next week. So they can get back to 2-2. They could be at 500. They're the same record as the Eagles right now. So, and the Eagles, if you're the same record as the Eagles and can still be tied with them like quarter of the way through the season, I think they take that. Mm-hmm. They take that. Daniel Jones, let's see what you got, brother. You got big games coming up.
Oh, yeah.
On the other side for that, and the other NFC East team, for the Redskins, they're 0-3. Not looking good. Not going to make the playoffs. We all know that. I think they still need to hold off on Dwayne. Because he only played one season at OSU, Ohio State. Hate to say it. Mm-hmm. He only played one season there, so he doesn't have a lot of games under his belt. And he's only seen 3 NFL games, and I don't think he's ready yet. And they have 2 winnable games in the next 3. They have the Giants, the Patriots as a loss,
Dolphins,
and the Dolphins. Those are 2 winnable games, or 2 games that they are going to be in to win.
Yeah.
So if they can somehow get to 2 and 4, it's better than putting Haskins in. And then if Haskins started this week, I don't think they beat Daniel Jones.
No,
I don't think so.
No.
And the Dolphins are going to be hungry. They want that. Mm-hmm. They could be still searching for that first win.
Trust in Rosen.
The Rosen one.
The Rosen
one. He looked decent. He looked good.
He looked pretty good. Yeah.
My throat's a little dry. But yeah, you got to hold off on Haskins. He's not ready yet. No need to put him in. Just save him. Just save him at this point. Preston, what is up, brother? We're just dropping a little podcast on him. Talking about Preston Forney right here, foes. Older brother, my man. Where you coming from, Preston?
Come from work. Come from Sterling.
Sterling Motors.
Oh, yeah.
Heck
you
yeah.
buy a car, I'll hook you up.
Let's go. You're a salesman?
Mm.
Yeah. Oh, that is kind of, we got Preston Forney, the salesman, on the Wildcard Sports podcast. This man is a legend.
Wildcard Sports.
Yep. We're rolling with it.
I like it.
We just gotta figure out a way to up our brand, but we're gonna get there soon, very shortly.
Yeah.
We're gonna get there big time. We're gonna hit it big time. You heard it here, episode 7.
Epi 7.
Epi 7.
Yes, sir.
Good to see ya. Minute 28, working 29. Preston Forney's the man. Sterling Motors, go check him out. All right, so yeah, hold off on Haskins. Browns still can't do too much. The offense doesn't look. No, you said it. They don't look good.
They don't look good.
They don't look good.
They could be.
They could be good.
They have
so
weapons.
Good.
They have weapons.
They have the weapons.
Yeah.
Freddie Kitchens needs to, get a massage, get a facial, Petty, Manny, whatever he needs to,
Mm-hmm.
just get it out of you. Put those good plays out there. Come on. Baker can do it.
Mm-hmm.
This team can do it. Well, the offense can do it. But, it's still the Browns. Got to remember, it's still the Browns.
Still the Browns.
Yep, true.
Talked about earlier, Jacoby is a starter. This man looks good. He looks mature. He looks ready to play. Kid was coming up under Tom Brady for a couple years, maybe just like 1 year or 2 years. I don't know how many years. But, hey, when you see Bill Belichick in the morning, something's good. Something good's going on. So Jacoby looks good right now.
You called that, Riss. You called
Riss
that.
called
Yep.
that. So if the Colts get to the playoffs, I owe Riss something big because I was down Jacoby. And I owe you something, Jacoby. I know you're listening.
Yeah.
Not. But maybe one day.
Yeah, maybe one day.
Jacoby is a starter. Matt Ryan, another bad pick. Talked about that. Dolphins. They could win a game.
Could win again.
They could
Possibly.
They could win a game.
Maybe.
When do they play the Jets?
I'm not sure.
You should look that up quick.
All right.
And Jalen Ramsey requested a trade before Thursday's game. Well, like a couple days before, like Tuesday. So a week from now. No.
A week ago.
A week ago. About a week ago. Jalen Ramsey requested a trade from Jags, and now apparently he has, quotes, the flu. And he's not practicing. He didn't practice today. He's not going to practice all this week, it sounds like. So it sounds like a holdout. That's what it kind of sounds like.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think he just got the flu out of...
Who do they play this week?
Hey, Siri. Who did the Jaguars play this week?
The Jaguars face the Broncos on Sunday at 4:25 p.m.
Wildcard Sports, you just heard it from Siri on my iPhone 6S. They're playing the Broncos. On the road, the Broncos, Gardner is good. Well, good is a broad term.
Mm-hmm.
He has that fire pizzazz that can lead, that can bring the ego of this team up. Like they have some egos on that team. He's gonna bring that spirit up. Bring it up.
Channel it.
They're channeling.
Channeling
They're
it
either gonna
away.
get to 2-2, and then with some other work around the league, they could be tied for the AFC South lead after Week 4.
Mm-hmm.
But the Broncos, they're 0-3. They're at home. They need a win. John Elway's gonna have to step in soon because this man does not like losing. I'll tell you that much. He is quick to it. He doesn't like losing. So
Gotta get Joe out of there.
they might have to. But I think what's his name? Luke
Dolphins play the Jets November 3rd, by the way.
Luke Falk?
Luke Falk.
Luke Falk is. That's not the Jets quarterback, is it?
Yeah, it is.
It is.
Who was the one that they just Drew Lock?
Drew Lock.
Yeah.
He's hurt, I think. He was hurt when the season started, so he might be still hurt. Maybe that's why they're holding off. Drew,
True.
if you're hurt, come on, get healthy. Best wishes to you.
Yep.
But yeah, I think they're sticking with Joe for that reason. They might be off Joe soon though, real quick.
0-3.
0-3. That's not
It's not welcome.
Bronco-esque.
It's not welcome in Denver.
That's the Mile High. They don't like it.
I don't like it.
They don't like it, especially when they're high. So we talk about those games. We'll wait for the next one later this week to get into the Week 4 matchups. But looks like we got some good games. Let's take Thursday night. So we get this on the pod. Thursday night, Eagles heading to Green Bay. Foe. What do you see in this one? What are you thinking?
I got Green Bay all the way in this one. You know, the Eagles wide receivers are terrible. And, I mean, Carson Wentz is doing his job. And all he wants the wide receivers to do is catch the ball. You know, and they aren't.
They are,
And,
for sure.
And the Eagles are just too beat up right now.
They are pretty beat
And to win against the Packers away, like that's going to be tough.
It is going to be kind of tough.
And,
Did you see the tweet about that guy that, with the fire?
They were throwing babies out the window. We were catching them. I'm like, Aguilar.
True.
Throw shade at Aguilar there.
Aguilar then invited.
And then he's like, I want to get this guy to a game. Like,
Wait, what?
Yeah,
Aguilar said that.
Yeah,
he wants to get...
tickets.
Yeah, he's getting that
Oh,
guy
that got
tickets.
tickets. That's pretty sweet.
Like, he did a good thing.
He did a good
but
thing.
He also
but he got
roasts
insulted.
you.
Yeah.
This guy saved babies. This guy was
Save
catching
the
babies out of windows.
Save the babies is way more important than the roast.
Mhm.
I'll give it to him.
Yeah, true.
So, big thing from Nelson to say that. Probably would have add a little something spicy in there to say in that tweet back.
Yeah.
But, he didn't. Nelson keeping it business like...
I like that. I respect Nelson Aguilar for that, yeah.
Yeah, I respect him. Didn't he drop, another big pass against the Lions?
I don't know.
I think he did.
Maybe.
Yeah, he did.
But he did put a couple guys through the spin cycle and scored a touchdown. Was kind of dope, too. Not enough to win the game, though. But you can't rely on Nelson Aguilar to be your number one receiver.
True.
Either.
True.
He's not number one receiver. Risk the game. Eagles, Packers.
Well, I'm gonna have to go with the Packers, of course. Eagles offensive line, terrible.
Really?
Has always been terrible under.
I think you're just saying that. Like, they kind of have a good offensive line.
Well, I saw a tweet that said Doug Peterson has never had a coherent offensive line under his reign in all of his tenure.
I feel like they were
Who said
really
that?
good. The
Ethan Minnick.
year.
Ethan Minnick.
Well, hey, I
The
mean,
junior. No, he's a
senior.
now.
He's a senior.
A senior
Credible,
in,
more credible than a junior.
a senior in high school.
Shout out to Ethan
He's
Minnick
gonna be-
and his boy
Well, I'm watching the Eagles.
Justin Minnick, aka Shmoney. Shout out to them.
No. But it is a fact. It is a fact that their wide receivers are hurt.
Oh, for sure. Alshon Jeffrey. I don't know if they're going to play this week either. It's only been a week and a half. Well, it will be a week and a half. Alshon Jeffrey, Deshaun Jackson.
Packers defense is just looking too nice.
They are looking good.
They are really nice.
The NFC North against the rest of the NFL is like 7-0-1.
Really?
Yeah. So, like, the only losses they have is, between themselves. That's crazy.
Wasn't even a loss. Wasn't even a loss.
What do you mean?
Oh, I see.
They're 7-0-1 against the rest of the league.
Okay.
So, like, when the Bears play the Packers,
Yeah.
that doesn't count.
Yeah.
Yeah. I was going to do it all three of us, all around here. Bartender, taking the Packers. They look
Clean sweep.
clean sweep. The defense is going to hold the Eagles to low scoring. Aaron Rodgers is going to get the job done. Him and Devontae Adams can pick apart the secondary of the Eagles.
Mm-hmm.
They're not good enough, I don't think, to control some of these guys like Adams, Valdez Scantling, I think his name is. That's a pretty long name. Probably shorten that.
Valdez Scantling. Is that what it is?
Yeah. Definitely should shorten that for real. But they look. Those guys are decent receivers. They have Jimmy Graham, right? No.
No.
Yes.
Yeah, the Packers do, right?
Do the Packers or the Seahawks?
Packers.
Well, they have Jimmy. If you guys have Jimmy Graham, use him for the benefit.
Yeah.
But if you don't, we are really bad at knowing our sports.
True.
So, yeah, I like the Packers. Packers definitely. They're going to go to 4-0, I think. Eagles going to go to 1-3. And it's soon going to be time for the panic button there because we got a decent amount of good NFC teams like the North. Could have both wild cards coming from the North. Watch out, D. Jones. D. Jones. Come on now.
Eagles could get last place in the division.
I don't think they're worse than the Redskins.
Yeah.
Oh, shoot. Wait, the Redskins.
They're definitely not worse than the Redskins.
Yeah, sure. Never mind. Forgot about that. I thought of Eagles, Giants, and Cowboys, and I was like, oh.
3 teams in a division. Hey,
I just forgot about the Redskins.
That's alright. That's alright. No one likes Redskins except Yak, my stepdad.
Shout out to Brian Heckman.
Brian Heckman.
A.K.A. Yakman.
Yakman, probably at home trying to grind out that NHL 20 so he can beat
AKA
Riss.
Never will happen.
Never will happen. We'll probably be on later. 3 weeks. I would appreciate that.
I don't like PS Plus.
You can get 2-day free trial though. PS Plus, come on. Give my man Riss a free $60 pass.
There you go.
You get the 2-day free trial, I'm pretty sure though.
I might have already used it.
Come on, just go get one.
All right.
Yeah.
I have $20 in my account.
And that means you only need 40. Well, $39.99. If you don't have 40, $39.99.
All right.
All right, let's do it.
All right, let's do it.
All right, you have to leave shortly. So let's hop into our Pop Stop 10. As always, jump in, say something if you agree, disagree. Have a team that I didn't say.
Thank you.
Let's do it. Honorable mention. We'll start with an honorable mention. I like having an honorable mention. Colts. Jacoby, welcome to the show. Colts, Jacoby's looking good. Marlon Mack's looking good. Those receivers are working well together. And that defense is still pretty good. Colts, honorable mention, number 11. Number 10, going to go with the 3-0 Buffalo Bills. I feel bad for the Bills because they're going to drop out after this week because they're going to lose to the Patriots. And we're going to see if Josh Allen will get exposed in this upcoming game. Mm-hmm. But we'll talk about the good stuff for now. He looks good. The defense is 6th best in the league. So Buffalo's defense can play. Maybe they can keep up with New England.
Yeah, maybe.
That'd be nice. I would love to see them beat New England. I would kill for that. but I don't see it happening. Bills at number 10, looking good. They're 3-0. That's good for them.
Well, that is good.
Number 9, the 2-1 Bears. I'm keeping the Bears in the top 10 because that defense is heroic. Like, Spider-Man heroic. Love Spider-Man.
Oh, yeah. The GOAT.
The GOAT. Tom Holland. Where are you at?
Tobey Maguire.
Toby Maguire.
Toby Maguire.
Toby, Tom, and then
Andrew Garfield.
Andrew Garfield, that's his name.
Yep.
Andrew.
Love all three of them, but man, Toby the OG, wow.
Wow, Foe says.
Spider-Man 3, his dialogue is just fire. Like, it just doesn't, and you'll agree.
Oh, man. Yeah, I like the Bears' defense. They're amazing, definitely. Mitch and Matt. Come on, you guys got to get it together here. You just got to figure it out. Bears, number 9. Number 8, 3-0 49ers. They look really good on offense, but they gave the ball away too many times. Jimmy G looks good. What's his name? Matt Breida looks good. The defense is playing well together. They've been drafting a lot on that defensive line, so they're looking good, and they're playing how they need to do. That doesn't make any sense. They're playing how they need to play. Number 7, Texans. Riz is heading out here. We'll see you later.
We'll see you later.
We'll see you later, Riz.
See you later, Riz.
Bo and I will hold down this jaunt. Number 7, I have the Texans at 2-1 as well. The offensive line's getting better. That's the biggest concern on the team. Deshaun Watson is not turning the ball over. He's only turned it over twice so far this year. And the defense is doing what they need to do. They have that good pass rush. The secondary's holding up just enough. Thought they would have made a move on Minka, not going to lie. But they didn't. They might get Jalen. They could get Jalen.
Really?
I think that could be a good move for them to get Jalen.
They could, yeah.
I think they could because cornerbacks might need a little help. Texans at 7. Number 6, the Rams. They are having a tough time climbing up my top 10 because they haven't reached their full potential. They're not where they were with that Super Bowl caliber run last year, and I know it's only 3 games in. I got to come a little bit of slack maybe, but I'm not because they were in the Super Bowl. They got to be tough on them. Jared Goff's he's doing all right. He's doing pretty well, I'll say. Defense looks great. Like, they're pretty good. They're holding opponents to not a lot of points. Better than I thought they would be. But Todd Gurley, not Todd Gurley. Just not feeling that run game right now. Cooper Kupp is amazing for them right now. Cooper Kupp, Robert Woods, Rams at 6. Let's move to the top 5. Might get a woo in the background here. We're going with the Ravens. Ravens 2-1. I think I might have had them at 6 last week, and they moved up and they lost. That's how good this team is. Lamar, you are the man right now. Come on, you're in that MVP candidate right now in my mind, and probably in everyone's mind too. He's got to be up there in the top 3 right now. They look good. The run game's good. They are just owning people in the time of possession. You can't lose a lot of spots if you lose to the Chiefs, but I know they fell behind early. They figured out how to come back, and that's what really impressed me about them. They are the real deal. Ravens at 5. Packers, number 4. Aaron, I think this is more of a head nod to Aaron, as I just head nod to you, Aaron. I'm just giving you the benefit of the doubt because you're probably the best thrower that in the league, maybe besides Patrick Mahomes. We used to think that Aaron Rodgers was the best talented quarterback. Is Patrick Mahomes overtaking him right now?
He might be.
He might be.
He might be.
He might be. Don't want to hop on it too early on the Patty Mahomes, but he looks really darn good for sure. But anyway, Rodgers is one of the best throwers of football in the league. Just has so much raw talent. That's disgusting. Aaron Jones is a good running back. They got to get him going more, but he's been going a little bit. Yep. The defense has been great. Oh man, they just are a real deal. They went out, free agency, drafts. They've been spending money to get these dudes. They're here. They're playing. Packers are a top 5 team, I think, in the league right now, and they don't mess with them. Don't mess with them, especially at Lambeau. Number 3, Dallas. What were you guys doing against the Dolphins? This is still the NFL. You gotta come. You gotta come to play. Gotta come to play week in, week out. Doesn't matter if you're playing the Dolphins, who are tanking for sure to get those draft picks. But Dak looks great still. All his weapons are doing what they need to do. The defense is playing well. Even if the defense on any given day, they're not going to be bad. Like, they're not going to give up a lot of, too many points. So they're they're always going to keep that offense in the game if they're slipping. So I like Dallas's odds right now. They're number 3 on my list. Number 2, Chiefs. Get a big win against the Ravens. They were just able to beat the Ravens over the top more than I thought they were going to be able to. So that made it a little bit easier for them to get that dub, I felt. But, the Chiefs are a really good team. They're getting better each week. Like to see that out of them. Andy, come on. Lead this flight. Still looking good. Chasing down the number 1 team, Patriots. I'm going to love the day when I don't have to read Patriots at number 1. But, they're still good. They played 3 games. Everyone's played 3 games. I don't know why I said that. Everyone knows that. Patriots played 3 games. Steelers, Dolphins, Jets. Those teams combined, 0-9.
0-9, yeah.
0-9. That's not. You can't even put that against the Patriots. Like that has nothing to do. They could be playing teams that are undefeated each week and they beat them. They are just way too good right now. They are playing the Bills.
That's a good.
I don't know if that's at home or away. I don't know. Let me check here quick.
I believe
that's in Buffalo.
It's in Buffalo.
It's in Buffalo. Okay, I'm giving Buffalo a chance.
Yeah.
I'll give Buffalo a chance to win this game. It'll probably open up like. Actually, I think the Patriots were a touchdown favorite.
Really?
I think so. Let me check that out quick. But Buffalo, come on, knock these dudes off. I don't like the Patriots anymore. I don't want to see them. I don't want to see them. For sure not.
Nope.
Foe's always gonna hate the Patriots his whole life. Yeah, -7. They're -7. They have a touchdown favorite on the road. Buffalo, you should feel disrespected right now. Come on.
Come on now.
But yeah, they look great. Their defense, their offense, it's all good. They lose Antonio Brown, that's nothing. That's nothing.
Yeah.
I don't think it's anything. Unless injuries start to pile up, but I don't think.
Yeah,
well, I can't say I don't think injuries are going to happen. You never know.
They're chilling right now.
They're chilling right now. They have it all under control.
Yeah, they really do.
For sure. Unfortunately, let me try and look. Oh, they're playing the Redskins the week after that. That's right. So, yeah, they're just playing these buns team. What is going on? They just won the Super Bowl. They won the AFC East again. They should be playing the toughest teams. They should have a first place schedule. What is going on here, Foe?
I think there's
that doesn't make any sense. What's coming out of your mouth?
Yeah, sorry, I was yawning there. It'll definitely get harder.
It has to.
Yeah, it definitely will. Just give it a few more weeks here, like
it better.
Yeah.
They're playing Dallas. I know they're playing Dallas.
Yeah. They play the Eagles. They play
the Eagles.
The Giants are pretty. Well, I don't know. Giants too.
Nah, you don't know.
You don't
the Giants give them fits.
Yeah. For sure.
For sure. Maybe they'll start Eli one last time for that.
Maybe.
All right, so that's Pop's top 10. Honorable mention: the Colts. Technically at 11, you could say.
Yep.
10 Bills, 9 the Bears, 8 49ers, 7 Texans, 6 Rams, 5 Ravens, 4 Packers, 3 Cowboys. Chiefs at the 2 spot, and Pats are the Kings heading into week 4. Off the top of my head, I know that Eagles dropped out, and Seahawks. I think the Seahawks were the honorable mention last week, actually.
Okay.
I don't remember.
Yeah.
Seahawks didn't, they didn't show me. They should have beat New Orleans.
Yeah.
Like, come on.
They should have.
You have one of the toughest home stadium environments for an opposing team to play in, and you can't even keep it close. You wasted opportunity. I don't like that. You have 2 teams also in the 49ers and Rams that are good in your division. You have to win those games without Drew Brees on the other sideline.
Sure.
The Eagles, we know their story. They're banged up.
Yeah.
They gotta get it together, even though I don't want them to. They gotta get it together.
Yeah, sure.
Got anything else to add, Fo?
I'm cool.
Man, we're just grinding these episodes out.
We are. I hope that there's
more viewers, and hope that you guys are watching out there. And
Oh, they're gonna come. You know why they're gonna come? Because there's gonna be some posts soon coming
Gotcha.
out. I can feel it.
do you have the artwork done?
If we could get some artwork, Tim. Actually, hopefully he's not listening. Well, if he is, it doesn't matter. I'm not saying anything bad about Tim. I want good artwork.
Yeah.
So I don't want anything cheap. So we're just waiting on Tim. Tim's a good dude. Works with my mom. Yeah, that's all I'm gonna say about Tim. Thank you, Tim.
Yeah.
We're gonna be very, very happy when we see whatever you bring to us.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, that'll do it. There's no pie again.
Oh yeah. No,
I should have got pie,
it's all good.
but Riss had to go. We wouldn't have had time
Yeah,
to do
yeah,
our
true.
floppiness and
True.
taste.
True.
We'll have to take pie to school on Friday or whenever we do the pod.
I like that.
I definitely like that. A little pie for lunch.
I would like that.
Before
That'd
jazz class.
That'd be nice.
That'd be so nice. Evolution of jazz is just absolutely terrible.
Oh my god.
It's so bad because it's your teacher doesn't like my teachers don't even know how to use Canvas, like our
They don't even
online
know?
homework.
Really?
They don't even know how to like
Dang.
use the internet, like YouTube.
That's sad.
The dude has YouTube videos because you listen to a lot of jazz music, so you need YouTube videos, of course. But
That's sad.
he doesn't even know what he's doing, and then he goes to turn it down, and he turns it all the way down. Then he turns it all the way up. Then he turns it all the way down. Then he goes back to the beginning to start the video all over because we missed half the song.
That's sad.
I know.
Man.
And I'm over here watching football on my phone.
Attaboy.
Sunday ticket,
Attaboy.
for sure.
Clutch.
Clutch.
Don't know if we can say that yet.
Probably can't.
Yeah.
Anyhow. DirecTV, thank you. Oh, shouldn't have said that.
It's all good.
Copyright goes to DirecTV,
We're
everything
gonna have
market.
week 4 predictions and such on the way. Man, Riss is gone. How about Steelers? Like,
Yeah.
it is bad there. Like,
Yeah, it is. Yeah.
well, you got 4 takeaways, and you only get 6 points.
Dolphins could get more than that. Maybe.
Are they playing each other?
They play each other.
Do they?
Yeah, they do. It's like in a few weeks.
No way. You figure out what week that is. Because I think
Oh wait, it's in like a month.
in a month.
Yeah.
Well, that's like 3 or 4 games.
Yeah. So.
I think Dolphins might be able to beat the Steelers.
got
If
a
they sell
chance.
out.
Yeah.
If they like say, come on guys, let's freaking play for one another.
Mhm.
I think they did more of that on this past weekend.
Yeah.
If they do more of that, they're gonna win a game. They're gonna win a game. You think? One
think so.
game.
I think so.
Come on, Brian Flores, get your team.
I
pumped.
think they can win. They can definitely win.
They
at least
can-
one game.
they could beat
They
the
might
Jets.
win it. They can beat the Jets. They can possibly beat the Redskins.
They can beat
possibly
the
the-
Redskins too.
Possibly the Bengals.
Especially depending on where the Redskins' minds are in a few weeks, because
Yeah.
they're gonna get destroyed by New England. They're
Yeah.
gonna have to play Miami,
Yeah.
which is a blessing because to play Miami after that.
Mhm. Yeah. True.
But they're still the NFL.
They could beat the Eagles.
Mm,
I'm just saying that because I hate the Eagles.
well, for sure, I hate the Eagles too. But
Possibly the Steelers. Yeah, I don't know.
I think they could beat the Steelers.
I think we.
Is it at home
Um.
or is it away?
I am not sure.
Oh, jeez.
I can click on it. So Dolphins,
jeez.
Steelers. It just says Dolphins versus Steelers.
Let me see. Oh yeah, definitely not gonna be able to. Wait, Dolphins versus.
Oh, Dolphins at
that's
Steelers.
Dolphins
Oh, my
at
bad.
Steelers. Okay, that's gonna make it a little
Well,
bit tougher.
yeah, it's gonna make it
But
a little bit
I still
worse.
think they can do it.
I think they can do it.
If Riss comes back and listens to this,
Mm-hmm.
I'm going with Dolphins early.
Yep.
That's a hot take.
I like that. I like that.
I'm
Yep.
going with Dolphins. Come on.
Yep.
Come on, Dolphins. What do you think chances of Andy Dalton beating Mason Rudolph on Monday night? You think? They don't look like the Bengals. Like their defense is not good,
Yeah.
but their offense just hasn't been terrible.
Sheesh.
The
Bro,
problem
I
with the
don't
Patriots, the Steelers, their offense has been terrible,
Yeah. It's been.
and the defense is
bad.
mediocre.
Yeah.
So, oh man, I think it's gonna be close on Monday night.
You think so?
Yeah, I think it's gonna be. The Steelers, like they don't lose like this. Like
No.
this is bad.
They don't, bro. I don't know, bro. I don't know.
After I pick them to win the Super Bowl, too. Jeez.
Oh my
Jeez.
goodness, Pop. Maybe that wasn't the best idea.
I don't know. I'm gonna stick with it. Whatever. We'll stick. We'll stick with the
I like
Saints,
it.
Steelers,
I
and
like
see
it,
where
yep.
that leads us.
Mm-hmm. I like it.
Oh,
I like it.
Oh man, for sure.
Yep.
Also,
Or wait, what?
should I tell it, Katie, about possible other podcast?
If you're gonna actually do it.
I don't know. I might be starting my own hockey podcast.
Ooh.
Might be in the works,
Okay.
but we only have 1 week until the season starts.
Oh wow.
So I would have to get on
Sure.
that real quick.
Sure.
Just something to boost the old resume.
Yep.
Hopefully.
I like that.
For possible hockey, because that's what I want to do, hockey.
Yeah. True.
No hate on football. I would love to do football too, wherever I need to go. Wherever. See, I have a dream job, Fo.
Yeah.
Let me just tell you quick. Let's just open our dream jobs up. My dream job is to be the play-by-play on television for the Boston Bruins. That's a dream.
That's a dream.
You know, only like one dude gets that job, probably for as long as he lives, as long as he doesn't, F it up.
Mm-hmm.
So like if one dude gets in and he's like 50 years old and he's amazing, he could do it for 35, well, say he lives 35 years.
Yeah.
So that's tough. It's like you got to be in there at the right time.
Yeah.
So, that's my dream job.
Yeah.
But I view it also, I love sports.
Yeah.
I'd say I'd have a realistic, optimistic view for the most part.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not in here saying Cowboys win the Super Bowl, even though I won't be opposed to that happening.
True.
I'm realistic about all teams, I'd say. So whatever team, if I ever get that high in life, if they gave me an opportunity, I would love it.
Mm-hmm.
I would love it.
Mm-hmm.
It could be the
I like
crappiest team in the league for like hockey or football. Even baseball, like you could say it's kind of redundant or boring. You do it 162 days a year, like 162 games.
If you would be,
But if you would be seeing the
one
players,
team,
with
if you
one
be with
team,
one team though, you would only do home games, right?
well,
Or
no, they go on the road.
they do go on the
They
road.
go on the road. No, yeah, definitely go on the road. But yeah, I would do that. I wouldn't do basketball. I don't know enough about basketball.
Yeah.
And I just don't have that passion for the sport.
Gotcha.
But hockey, football, baseball, in that order. Just want to be with one of those 32 hockey clubs. That'd be dope. That'd be dope.
True.
That'd be dope. Mr. Jacobs, owner of the Bruins. If you're listening, get me on there one day. Oh, man. Just kidding. Fo, dream job. What is your dream job, Fo?
Alright, so, my dream job is to be a janitor at Warwick Middle School. I'm kidding. I already did that this summer.
That is classic.
Yeah. I just... Yeah, no, I'm messing around. I would be my dream job would be probably like the equipment manager of the Miami Dolphins.
That would be sick.
Like just an
That'd
equipment
be sick
guy.
because you would get to spend like time with the players.
Yeah.
And you don't even you don't need to do too much.
No, all you got to do is like get everything everything ready for practice with their gear, like everything. But that's easy. I could do that.
Could that only be a one? Would you need to have a second job? Or would equipment manager for the Miami Dolphins pay the bills?
I have no idea, dude.
You better get friends with Rosen.
Yeah, honestly.
Dude's gonna have to buy you stuff.
NFL equipment.
That's sort of like when I went to Dallas
Manager
in
salary.
2012.
$50,000 a year. I'll take it.
That could get there. That could be enough. When I went to Dallas in sorry, Katie. When I went to Dallas in 2012, they gave us a tour of the stadium. Super nice stadium.
Yeah.
For sure. The cheerleaders, they need a second job.
Really?
Yeah, like they all have second jobs. I would
I would have honestly thought
like the Dallas Cowboys cheerleaders like would have got paid more than they do. Come on, shout the cheerleaders some love. Come on.
Yeah, maybe they should get paid a little bit more. Since it's a $15 billion industry. Yeah.
Like, come on, we got the players. We got
All right. Professional athletes are definitely paid. Like,
well, yeah, the players deserve the most.
Yeah. Well, for
that's
sure.
undebated.
Oh, that's not even a question.
And you know, like all like staff, but like, are the cheerleaders? I don't know where I want to go with this. Are the cheerleaders say as important to a franchise as like say like an equipment manager? Equipment manager gets stuff ready for practice. You'd say maybe for games. I don't know what all they do. Cheerleaders, however, they're the ones that are like, you know, on that sideline getting people hype.
True.
They get them hype.
True.
Dallas Cowboys cheerleaders, that is like their own brand. Like they are their own brand.
True. Yeah.
See, I don't know how much they make, but all I remember when I was there is they said that most of the cheerleaders have a second job.
Yeah.
I'll be a cheerleader.
Oh shoot! Wait. Whoa, oh yeah.
Dallas Cowboys cheerleaders like salary or whatever.
Okay.
You check that out.
NFL.
What are some other cool jobs that you could have in like sports? Dude, you could be the janitor for like a locker room.
I was thinking about that too. But
you could be picking up like players' jockstraps.
Well, yeah, true.
Dude, what if you had Kenyon Drake's jockstrap in your left hand? Would you hold it up to the ceiling like it was like Statue of Liberty?
Yep.
Absolutely.
Wait. It says nowadays NFL cheerleaders earn somewhere between $75 to $150 per game and might make as much as $50 an hour for special corporate appearances. That's not much at all. Wait, what?
No way, it's only $75 a game.
I know. There's
I thought you were about to drop $75,000 on me. I was like, wow, they don't need a second job. Unless they're living in Jerry Jones' neighborhood.
Yeah. Oh.
Whose jockstrap would I hold in the air? Katie's over here saying TJ Oshie. Forward for the Washington Capitals.
Oh, it just says like it's not supposed to be a full-time job, and
obviously, if you're getting $75 a game, you got like
the pay is minimal.
Midget football refs making more money than that. Wow.
Dude, I don't know.
I don't know about that. I don't know if I believe those numbers. Anywho, one person's jockstrap.
They say they don't do it for the money. I don't know. This is article. This is from money.com. Wait, how much NFL cheerleaders
Well,
make?
they probably have so many people who want to be it that they don't need to pay them that much because they're not cheerleaders.
Yeah, you might have a lot of people that want to be the cheerleader. That's a good point, too.
It did say they have to pay to audition, too.
Oh, my gosh.
Which is kind of
Pay
interesting.
to audition?
Yeah.
That's ridiculous.
Yeah.
I'm going to go with Chara. You know I'm going to go with Chara? You would never be able to hold that jockstrap. I would need like 3 hands to hold that man's jockstrap in the air because it is probably like 40 pounds to begin with. And it's super big.
Man, that's funny.
I'm not saying like his stuff is big. I'm not saying that. I'm just saying his body is huge. Oh gosh, it just sounds terrible every time I open my mouth. Maybe we'll go Bergeron. More Bruins players. Hopefully they never hear this because I might get arrested.
Well, maybe.
All right, let's try and guess for Riss. What would whose jockstrap would Riss hold?
Juju's.
I don't know if he's high on Juju. Actually, I think he is.
He is, I think.
He is, but he's a little disappointed that he probably thought he'd be better as a number one.
Yeah.
And it's tough to be a number one receiver because you're getting the best cornerbacks in the league on you. Like you're not getting those number 2 guys. Like sometimes I don't know who the number 2 cornerback is on the Cardinals or the Texans.
Mm-hmm.
But I know Patrick Peterson. He's number 1 on the Cardinals. I couldn't even tell you number 1 for the Texans. No clue.
Nope.
No clue.
Man.
So there's some good after business hours that we're putting in here.
I'm so tired.
Fo, you're not holding up enough jock straps.
Nope.
That's the ish.
Dude, I don't know.
I think Fortnite had me tired from last night.
You weren't even on.
We were up till like what, 12?
It's like 11:30.
Really? Yeah.
I'm pretty sure. Because I had to wake up early.
Ah, okay.
I was furious.
Why?
Absolutely furious with that game.
Yeah. I know, bro. Yo, Sniper Shootout's back now.
Oh, let's go home and hop on.
Yeah. I like that.
Oh man, wait, what's?
Seriously though?
Wait, which
Like,
which one is the one that I like better? There's Sniper Shootout and then there's One Shot. One Shot's the one with low gravity, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so I like Sniper Shootout.
You like Sniper Shootout better. Because Sniper Shootout is actually like, you gotta get hit multiple times.
Yes, I like that.
And one shot's just like, boom, you're done. Which kind of sucks.
I love that.
Yeah. Shmoney was going off earlier today.
Oh man, I'll never forget. You remember the video?
Yeah.
When I was playing with Shmoney and I like just quickly whipped and quick scoped that one man. Oh man, he just made the absolute craziest noise.
Oh my gosh.
Scariest 3 minutes of my life.
Yeah.
In video game time, not actual real life.
We still play Fortnite.
Oh, for sure.
And that game is amazing still. We love it. We hate it at sometimes, but that's only when we're playing it. We're getting like clapped.
We're 20 years old.
Yeah, we're 20 years old. We're almost grown men. And we still play Fortnite.
Oh man.
But yeah, that's just how it is.
That's just how it be sometimes.
It really do be like that sometimes.
It really do be like that, folks.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Oh man. Well, I think we got what we needed to say in.
I think so. How long was it? How long did this take?
This is we're at 106, 107.
Okay.
An hour 7.
Okay.
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 I see you.
I see. It's gonna take about 30 seconds to hook up to the old tube.
True.
True. Hashtag tunes to tube.
Oh yeah, that's nice.
That's the thing. I got
Yeah.
a whole subscription for that. Ooh.
There you go.
Puts that puppy right on YouTube for us.
There you go.
Real quick.
There you go.
Love it.
Yes, sir.
That was
gonna
super
be
loud. That's gonna just blow someone's eardrums out, folks.
Mm-hmm.
But for real, we'll sign off for now. We will see you guys later this week after Thursday night's game, probably, but before Sunday's action, definitely.
Yes, sir.
So we can get our picks in, and so I can actually probably maybe not get our overall standings.
Oh yeah.
Because I can't remember who picked what, so I have to go back and listen to that section.
Shoot, yeah.
So that's just going to be a pain. But going to love every second of it. Going to love every second of it for sure.
There you go, Pop. There you
So
go.
let's sign out here. It's Epi 7. That is right, episode 7 of the Wild Card Sports Podcast. We love all 3 of our viewers and the ones to come.
Yeah.
You guys are the real deal. Love you guys so much. But for myself, pals.
Later, guys.
Fo, come on, you gotta sign off with your name, man. You gotta sign off with your name.
Yep.
Carter Forney.
Carter Forney.
Yep, there it is.
Later, guys.
We will see you later.